Well, guys, you must have heard of governments stopping their people from converting fiat into cryptocurrencies. But have you ever heard of a government trying to stop their citizens from changing one fiat to another fiat? That is kind of a forex exchange. It's the same thing that's happening in Iran. So Iranian government is actually not letting their people. So basically the fiat currency that they use is called Rial, which is RIAL. So the governments won't let their people change that Rial to US dollar or euro, right? And this kinds of reminds me of those stories that we used to read in school days of a cruel king and what really he wants his people to do. We're not even talking about the cryptocurrencies. Forget about converting into fiat to Bitcoin and all that. But this is about you cannot change Rial into another fiat currency. And the reason they want to do that, it appears that the Iranian people are losing trust in the Rial as it continues to depreciate in value. And this is a similar situation that we've already seen in Venezuela and other countries, right? Because these governments have been printing so much that the value itself goes down. And what are the other options people see? Of course, to convert it into dollar, convert it into Bitcoin, and use them, right? And this is what is happening, and this is why the Bitcoin is so important. This is why a decentralized currency is so important, right? So one of the reason, of course, these governments do have this fiat currency because it gives them the power to have control over people, because they are the one who print the money. They are in control, right? And at the same time, they also take about 20 to 30% from every citizen. That's the real source of money for these government organizations, right? And that only is possible through the fiat money, through the central currency, right? And what if people start changing that fiat into a dollar or a Bitcoin? The governments actually lose the power. And it's a similar thing that's happening in Iran. So it says that it appears that the Iranian people are losing trust in the Rial as it continues to depreciate in value. I though heard that Rial was one of the most expensive currency, but I'm not really sure. If you have any idea, let me know in the opinion in the comment box below. But it says in the response, the governments of Iran is trying to prevent them from getting their hands on foreign currency, providing another example of the need for Bitcoin. Like I rightly said, this is why you need Bitcoin, because Bitcoin does not belong to a particular authority. It is not controlled by a certain group of people, and they decide what you can, what you cannot do, right? Now with Bitcoin, anyone can be a part of this global economy. Guys, I'm excited more on Bitcoin and blockchain technology even more. Now, what was shocking and surprising is that the governments have asked their police to actually arrest anyone who indulged into activity of changing the Rial into any other fiat currency, right? So it says that in fact, this is the height of the ruling, which kind of leadership? Autocratic leadership, right? One religious leader, Grand Ayatollah Nasser, has even called for money changers to be killed. So if anyone is being caught in changing Rials to euro, dollar, anything, will be caught, will be killed. And in order to teach a lesson, we should execute according to whatever of foreign exchange traders who try to plunge the country into chaos. Clearly, I don't know. Leave your opinion in the comment box below. What do you think about this Iranian government's move, who doesn't want their own people to change into foreign currencies? Let me know your opinion. Moving on to the next news. Before that, let's have a look at the coin market. So yesterday we were talking about the Bitcoin price of 7,900 last night in the live, but today it's back to $8,000. One thing that I was concerned is that whether the Bitcoin price is going to go down, but it's not. It's come back to 8,000 once again. So I'm pretty positive that it just goes further ahead from here, right? Now, this is very interesting news from Barclays. So Barclays has been one of those banks which has been very, very crypto friendly. So Barclays is also one of the bank which has been supporting Coinbase for the accounts, right? Coinbase's biggest account probably is Barclays. Now, Barclays has asked their clients, that is their customers, to see if they would be interested into crypto trading. So international investment bank Barclays has been reviewing the possibility of opening a cryptocurrency trading desk. Sources familiar with the matter told Bloomberg. Barclays would revive commercial zeal, authorizing billions of dollars worth of capital in higher risk trading, Bloomberg states. Bitcoin, with its wild price swings, could be the type of investment they are looking for. So Barclays to open a cryptocurrency trading platform for their clients, as well as they are also about to enter into the space. So we constantly monitor developments in the digital currency space and continue to have a dialogue with our clients on their needs and intentions in this market. Well done, Barclays. That's the kind of banks we need. We don't need banks which are stopping cryptocurrencies technology. We want banks which are actually supporting cryptocurrency technology, right? Another news, again, this is a news from UK. So Ripple is doing something great out here. So Ripple says it's according to the UK regulators to end the wild west of cryptocurrencies and follow some regulations. And some of the examples that they gave, that it's enough now for the regulators to like wait and watch. Now the regulators should actually implement regulations on it and accept it. So it says the Ripple's head of regulatory relations urged British regulators to find a balance between capturing risks and innovations. And he also actually pointed out some of the examples whom they can follow. So they said the cryptocurrency regulations and legitimization, and said other countries like including UK could use Japan's experience as a blueprint. This is very well said. I mean, if any country there is who wants to regulate cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, you don't have to define the rule all by yourself. Just see what Japan has done and just follow the same blueprint. What's so difficult about it, right? And of course, Australia followed the same Japan's lead last year, declaring Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies legal tender in 2017. Amazing to see the Ripple guy asking UK regulators to wake up and regulate cryptocurrencies. So that's amazing. We have Coinbase has acquired Earn.com now, 100 million, another milestone, another achievement for Coinbase, I would rather say. So Coinbase is also a company which opens up Coinbase Ventures, which is going to fund a lot of startups into the space. Now they have acquired Earn.com, which is worth 100 million is what they have acquired it for. So what is Earn.com? Basically, Earn.com is the platform where you get paid for replying to certain kind of emails, and of course you have a lot of people here, some of the best reputed people, some of the best people that you would like to hear into the space. Reach busy people while supporting a good cause. Make a donation to get a response from VCs, CEOs, entrepreneurs and technologists who use Earn.com, the Earn community. Nawal Ravikant, sorry, not Naval, Nawal Ravikant, Anna Fang, Max, Keith Rabois. So yeah, these are some prominent names in the space. Elizabeth Stark, she is the creator of Lightning Network as well. Brian Armstrong, of course, Coinbase. So this has been acquired by Coinbase for 100 million. Of course, they are going to make this a fantastic project. Now, finally, all the good news for all the ladies out there. So there is a crypto conference happening only for the women, and this is happening in Moscow. And of course, I do believe that this is a great opportunity for all the women out there as well. And we do need a lot of women to be entering into the space. I think it's about just 7% or 10% of the total population that is investing into cryptocurrencies. It's only 10% of the women, of course, I think they are really powerful. Women are really powerful, and they got to be here. So women advising women. A crypto conference for women will be held on April 28-29 at the Zoloto Crystal Hotel in Moscow, whatever. So 24 female speakers will share advice on how to start with the initial investment and recommendations on storage options. The latest development in the crypto world would be presented to the audience along with the useful information. Some of the ladies out there, of course, these are the prices for the event, but these are the ladies which are going to be the speaker there. Amazing to see how ladies, how women are entering this space, and I think this is very much needed. Of course, this would also be live in 74 countries, 74 countries, sorry, and also everyone is welcome, not just the women, so even men can join. Amazing to see there's something happening specifically for women. Wonderful, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Leave your opinion about what do you think about this move of Iranian government trying to stop their own people from converting rial into any other foreign exchange. Forget about Bitcoin. Do you think this kind of reminds you of that cruel king who used to do everything possible to take a control over their people? And what's your opinion on that? Let me know your opinion in the comment box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.